Hey and welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. This is day 21 of 1000. So hey and welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope you stick around. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's really good to have you. For all my new viewers, this channel is all about investing money and being all in on Tesla stock no matter what. So join me on my journey to make $1 million in 1000 days. That's right. I'm going to try and make $1 million in 1000 days. So in today's video, I'll be going through the following. I'm going to be sharing my day 21 portfolio with you. I'm going to be looking at the Tesla 1-year chart. I'll also share my plan on what I intend to do when the market opens. So let's get into it. So it's day 21, 12th of January 2022. I've got two portfolios, Portfolio A and Portfolio B. In Portfolio A, I've just got over 118 shares. In Portfolio B, I've just got under 91 shares. So in total, I have 209.3521 shares in Tesla. My target is to reach 300 shares. I'm 69% of the way there. So I've got another 31% to go. So hopefully when Tesla dips more, I'm going to start to accumulate more shares. So what's been happening with Tesla? So Tesla closed yesterday at 1064.40. It was up 0.59%. So it was a relatively less volatile day compared to the other days where it was swinging like 8%, 7%, 5%. So if we multiply Tesla's price, 1064, by the number of shares that I hold, which is just over 209 shares, I get a total portfolio value of $222,834.47. The daily movement is plus 1,314.73. So it's not been a very volatile day. Price is consolidating, which is good. So let's give Tesla a breather. So let's get into the technical analysis now. So here is the 1-year chart for Tesla. So as you can see, I've marked it all up. The price movement is in Candlestick. I've got two lines, the MA50 represented in blue and the MA200 represented in red. So as you can see, price dipped below the MA50 line. Now it's gone up. Now it's trying to penetrate through the MA50 line again. So the latest price movement is that price has penetrated through the MA50 line, but what's important is where price closes at. So if price can close above the MA50 line comprehensively, then that means that price has penetrated the MA50 line, and that's going to become the new support, unless there's some sort of market weakness that drives the price lower. So I'm just looking at this very closely to see if MA50 will close above, if Tesla will close above the MA50 line. And if it does, that's very bullish news. So what I've done here is I've marked up the Tesla chart. So I've got my trend lines T1, T2 and T3 going upwards. Then I've got my T4 and T5 trend line going downwards. I've got my support levels S1 and S2. So as you can see, the support level S1 was at 1000. So that represented a nice support, a nice bounce for Tesla price. So it bounced off the 1000 level and then it started to knock on the door of the MA50. Now what it's done, it's broken the MA50 level. It's penetrated through the MA50. And now if it can close above the MA50, then the MA50 line is going to be the new support. So let's have a look at the MACD, moving averages, convergence, divergence. So we've got the chart here for the last 2.5 months. We've got the histogram represented in blue. We've got the red line and the black line. So as you can see, the black line is just touching the red line. It hasn't crossed under the red line. So there isn't any bearish signals. There isn't any sell signals at the moment. As you can also see, the histogram is leveling off. So it hasn't gone to the negative territory. It's leveling off. And what may happen now, if there is strength in Tesla, if there is strength in the market, this will level off and then it will start rising. The black line will also rise. The red line will also rise, but not as much as the black line. And then hopefully the price should continue upwards. So let's have a look at the RSI now. So this is the RSI for the last 3 months. So as you can see, RSI most recently dipped under the 50 level. And then what happened was, once it dipped under the 50 level, Tesla price found a support at 1000, and then it started to move back up again. So now, as you can see, RSI is above the 50 level. It's at 51.08. So if Tesla can find support here, then it will continue to rise. And the faster it rises, the more momentum the price will get to gain, and then hopefully it's going to start to move faster and higher even quickly. So let's look at the Tesla candlestick analysis now. So as you can see, Tesla was trading below the MA50 line, and now what's happened today is, after the market opened, Tesla has penetrated the MA50 line. So it's a very bullish sign that it's penetrated the MA50 line. But the most important question is, can it remain above the MA50 line when the market closes? If Tesla price can remain above the MA50 line, then quite possibly the new support will be the MA50 line. As long as there's no weakness in the market, as long as there's no weakness in Tesla stock, hopefully that will make the new support for Tesla. So where is the price headed? So price has bounced off 1000. So we know that Tesla was knocking on the MA50 door and it has penetrated through, but we're not sure if it's going to remain above the MA50 line because markets are still open. It has penetrated that line. So if price can stay above or close above MA50, then hopefully that's going to become the new support for Tesla. So that level is 1072.19. So price should consolidate around this area if there is no weakness, if there is no bad news for Tesla. And then what will happen is Tesla will probably hover around the MA50 line. And once they report, depending on how good the report is, if the report is really good, then the price will start to explode. And if the report is negative, then price will fall. And if price does fall, that's going to be excellent news for long-term investors because they'll be able to buy even more shares and reduce their cost basis. So what I've done on the left-hand side is I've marked up all the support and resistance levels. So obviously the first support is going to be the MA50 line if the price remains above that. Then we've got the 1000 level, which is the next support at S1. Then we've got 950, 900, 835. So if it reaches any of these levels, I'm going to be buying even more than usual. I've also got my resistance levels marked up, R1 and R2. So R1 is the MA50 line, which is at 1072.19. So if price stays above that, then that resistance line will become the new support. So that's what I'm thinking. It's going to be between R1 and R2 going into the earnings. And then depending on the earnings, it's going to start to explode upwards if it's an excellent report, or it's going to explode downwards if it doesn't meet analysts' expectations. So I've got my money ready on the side. I'm dollar cost averaging into the share, but I've got some money on the side just in case Tesla dips, so I can accumulate even more and reduce my cost basis and hit my target of 300 shares. So again, I just want to go through my buying levels. So I've got my buying levels all typed up and I've stuck it on my wall so I know what levels to buy Tesla at. So the first level is at $1,000. So it's a nice round number, so easy to remember. And then if price penetrates below 1,000, then it's 950, then 900, and then we've got the MA200 line, which is $793, and then I've got the fifth support line, which is $725. If price does get to $725, then I'm going to be a big buyer because I want to be buying Tesla shares at a very low price so I can reduce my cost basis, so I can buy even more shares and hit my 300 quantity target as soon as possible. So what are the key points to remember? So Tesla has penetrated the MA50 line. So if it stays above the MA50 line when the market is closed, that's going to be a very, very good sign. All eyes are now on the Tesla report. So if they report really well, price should keep on going up. So price is going to hover near the MA50 line, and then once Tesla reports, then depending on the report, if the report is really good, then it's going to start exploding upwards. And as I said earlier, if the report is really bad, then it's an opportunity for long-term investors to come in, buy the dip, and then reduce their cost basis and accumulate even more shares in Tesla. So it's really important. Another key point to remember, it's really important to know your support levels, know your resistance levels, know exactly, when Tesla is reporting, and know exactly how far the price could fall. Have some money on the side, and then if it does fall to that level, just invest into Tesla and then take advantage of the low price and, improve your cost basis. So what is my plan now? So, my plan is I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into Tesla share and buy at regular intervals no matter what. I'm going to be patient and wait for dips in the market and dips in Tesla stock, and there's always going to be dips in the market. So when there is a dip, I'm going to try and buy and reduce my cost basis. I'm not going to sell my position, so I'm a long-term investor. I've got a 1,000-day horizon. It's only been 21 days now. I'm in accumulation mode, so I'm trying to hit my 300 Tesla share target as soon as possible. So I'm just waiting for dips. So anytime the market dips, anytime Tesla dips, this is an opportunity for me to try and buy as much as possible and reach my 300 quantity level. So what happened previously was price was squeezed between the MA50 and the $1,000 support level. So now what's happened is MA50 has penetrated above the Tesla price has penetrated above the MA50 line. So if it can close above the MA50 line, what I'm thinking is it's going to hover around that area and consolidate near the MA50 line. So if that happens, I'm going to still be dollar cost averaging into the share. I'm going to watch it closely, and then I'm going to be waiting for the report. And then depending on the report, if it's a really good report, I'm just going to wait for the price to settle down. And then if it's a really bad report and the price falls significantly, that's when I'm going to try and buy as much as possible. So that's my plan for now. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. For anybody interested, I'm in the UK and I invest through an ISA account. So the reason I invest through an ISA account is because I don't want to pay taxes on my capital gains. So in an ISA account, the government gives you an allowance in the UK. And at the moment, that allowance is £20,000. So you can invest up to £20,000, and any gains that you make will be exempt from capital gains tax. So it's a great way to accumulate wealth and to keep your wealth without the government taking a big chunk. So the app that I use is called Free Trade. This is a brilliant app. It's a very simple interface and it has a cheap monthly cost of £3 per month. You can buy and sell shares commission free, and there's immediate deposits, and there's a huge variety of shares and stocks to choose from, both in the UK and the US. And what I've done is I've left a referral link below. So if you sign up using my referral link, you will get a free share up to £200, and I will get a free share too. So it's a win-win situation. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Join me. I appreciate any likes and I'll read all your comments. I appreciate your subscription. I hope to bring you value, and I wish you all the best on your investment journey. And until the next update, have a great day and I wish you all the best.